Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at ChaosArp by ChaosArp software. So ChaosArp is a chaotic MIDI arpeggiator. So it's actually really cool, this is. It's not the easiest thing to understand, but you don't really need to massively understand it to make it do cool stuff. Right, I've started with this default patch. First of all, I'm going to turn all these here. I'm going to turn them all down to where it says ×1. These are kind of your rhythms, and this is your kind of rhythm generator. So what you do down here will directly affect what these are doing here. Now, basically at its heart, it is an arpeggiator. If I play one note on my MIDI keyboard, so this is what you have to do to get it to load in, right? I've got three SynthMasters, but two of these are muted at the moment. So you load ChaosArp into the MIDI effects and you feed it MIDI notes. You can either like draw in a MIDI note like this, or, you know, just play the notes on the keyboard, what I'm doing here. So let's go into ChaosArp. So I'm just playing this. And first of all, you'll see we have the speed here. Now it goes up to ridiculous. Okay, so this is the probability. Now you'll see things start to appear, but everything is on ×1. So I'll play a chord, and you'll see it's just an arpeggiator. Down, up and down. So this is your octave range. Now this is your pitch probability. We'll worry about these in a minute. See, the pitches will change now. It'll select random pitches or random notes. And this is the variation of those pitches. And we can also set it to random octave. Okay, so cool. Now these are, you've got repeats, you've got stretches, and you have rests as well. Okay, so none of this is going to, whatever I set this to, right? If I play a chord, if I do all this, nothing's going to change. So let's just play one note, and I'm going to start to move this up to. So, probability on variance. No variance, 100% probability. Now bring up some variance. And now we can distribute them differently. So you get the idea. If we start to manipulate this stuff, the way this is set up, you can have the start probability, stretch probability repeat probability and repeat rest probability, and this is pitch sync. Velocity, depending of course if the instrument you're using is using velocity sensitivity. Duration, gating, that is, probability of it gating, so you can achieve some very, very interesting rhythms right now. If I switch this off, it's going to allow MIDI through, but it's not going to ARP it. If we switch this on, it'll work. If we switch this on, let me just sort that out. That latches it, so I'm not touching the keyboard at all now. Pitch sync, and the next ARP it will play different notes. And this is the probabilities that these will function, so they'll all be working if it's all very clever. This is your velocity probability. Okay, like you said, you get some presets. This is really nice. It varies up the notes that are played as well. That's really cool. Stretches. All of these are going to fire now. Very cool. Right, okay. Now I put some MIDI notes in, so we have 2 of these now, and each one is doing something slightly different. I've put preset here, but I've probably messed around with it. And on this one here, there is also a different preset, right? That I've probably messed around with a bit. But together, if I play both of them now, they're both playing these chords that I've just put in via MIDI. So the notes you decide, the ChaosArp does the work. So for instance, look at this one. Very cool. Now, if I copy the MIDI from this, right, the easiest way to do it is this actually. I'll just use a new feature of being able to just drag it and copy, and then I'll just pick this up and move it down here. Now we'll have all 3 playing. Let me just make sure my mix is not going to go bonkers, but epic. Now, I will say thanks for watching. Of course, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I will put a link in for ChaosArp. At the moment, it's £4.99p. I guess it's $4.99p as well. You do have a randomize button here where you can randomize everything. You have a settings. Settings is good. Go to the manual and have a look at that, because the manual is really quite good. You'll find a lot of useful information, and it's not very long. It's really short. It explains how the whole thing works properly as well. But actually, you get the idea. It's you can. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can. You know, this is your MIDI channel as well. Also, you have this performance section. If I hit pitch now, you'll see the pitch will change, the rhythm changes, duration changes. Well, it's kind of a performance kind of thing. Yeah, awesome. Let's just lower the volume of these two here a sec, and just concentrate on the third one, this one. Put it on a default patch. Nothing's gonna so let's randomize this. Anyway, guys, there you go. ChaosArp by ChaosArp Software. Awesome stuff. I will put a link in the description, like I said. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Ta-ra.